Hey guys, hopefully you've had the opportunity to watch the first video if you needed to. 2.6 video questions. Remember, these are just meant to be my resources. First video was on features. Second video, we're going to talk about graphing. So let's get logged in there so we can take a look. Awesome. Here's the equation that we are looking at. The first thing we want to do is factor. Notice what cancels. Okay, so the top, 5, x minus 3. The bottom, x minus 3, x minus 5. The x minus 3's cancel, and here is what we have left standing alone. Now, these two lines are all stuff that we did just recently. So the first thing I need to plot, it says plot all of the existing 5 features. So the first thing, my vertical asymptote. Click on a feature, then drag into place. I'm going to drag, my vertical asymptote to x equals 5 because my vertical asymptote comes from my denominator and where it equals 0. Since it's x minus 5, my asymptote is at x equals 5. Horizontal asymptote. My horizontal asymptote comes from checking the degree. My degree of my numerator is smaller than the degree of my of my denominator. So then my horizontal asymptote, because it's less than, is at y equals 0, which is also the axis. My x-intercept. Where do we put an x-intercept? Conveniently enough, this one does not have an x-intercept. There is no x in the numerator. It's just 5, which means I don't have an x-intercept, which means I'm going to turn it off. I don't have one. Y-intercept. In this particular problem, the y-intercept comes from plugging in 0 for x. Notice we're using the same stuff we just did. We're just using a little bit to actually graph now. So 5 over 0 minus 5 equals 5 over negative 5 equals negative 1. So I need a point at 0, negative 1 on the y-axis for the y-intercept. And then last but not least, I need to figure out where I have a hole. And remember, that comes from what I canceled. So I canceled x minus 3. So I have a hole with an x value of 3. My y value is at 5 over 3 minus 5, which equals 5 over negative 2, which is 3 for x, negative 2.5 for y. Let's get that point plotted. See how it changed it so it actually looks like a hole? That's so awesome. Okay, negative 2.5, I'm just going to do my best, get about halfway. Okay, now I'm going to click plot because I didn't have an x-intercept, remember. And it's going to turn it on for me and follow the lines that I laid out. If I feel good about that, and I feel pretty good about that, I'm going to click submit answer. And there we go. And then remember, it's going to show me and kind of walk me through all the pieces of information that I walked through with you. Our graphs look outstanding. So that's how we do this particular part of the Delta math.